Texas Baylor should win another NCAA title this year, but there probably won't be a Texas team in the men's tournament. 65 teams and none from Texas, mainly because too many Texas kids aren't staying in Texas. Here's Joe Trahan.
It was a tough Big 12 road affair for Oklahoma State, but three Cowboys in particular, former Lincoln High star LeBron Nash, along with former Flower Mound Marcus standouts Marcus Smart and Phil Forte, felt right at home.
Half was from our family members, and half was TCU fans.
Kind of just makes you want to play a little harder, but it was great to see a bunch of friends and family from back home come out to the game.
You know, I think the whole half of Marcus High School was here tonight.
Perhaps those Marcus fans are onto something, especially when you consider the state of college basketball in our state. Looking to the south, Rick Barnes at Texas, Scott Drew at Baylor, they're both struggling. The same goes for Texas A&M in the SEC. What about out west? They've certainly seen better days at Texas Tech. And here locally, TCU, they're at the bottom of the Big 12 standings. Larry Brown at SMU, he's got 3 transfers who can't play until next season. And at UNT, Tony Benford, in his first year, that program not yet where he wants it to be. So if you're a local hoops fan, what should you do? You might want to consider going north of the border and cheering for that trio we introduced you to, who now calls Stillwater home.
Just seeing him compete.
Leonard Bishop's coached at Lincoln for a decade and a half, won a mythical national title in 2002. He clearly recalls the first time he saw Nash play at Lincoln. It was in an open gym session, much like this one.
He went to the hole and dunked one, and next time down the floor, he made a nice move, and I'm looking at him. I said, man, this kid is the best player on campus, and he's a freshman.
Everybody talks about how Marcus Smart is the ultimate competitor.
Danny Henderson's collected countless memories coaching Smart and Forte at Marcus. Now he's the head coach at Duncanville. Henderson had a front row seat as the two developed into an unstoppable and dynamic duo, winning back-to-back 5A state titles.
This game is about a team, and these two kids epitomize what team is all about. And it's a very, very intimidating chance.
Henderson also acted out a moment for us before the 2011 title game. Marcus accidentally ended up in a hallway like this one, and their opponent started chanting at them. Unlike some of his teammates, Smart wasn't intimidated and literally stepped up.
It really was like something out of a movie. When he heard that other team turn and chant toward us, he just parted the whole team. He started moving everyone and just moving them out of the way. And I'm up in the front watching this, and he comes up next to me and kind of moved me like I was a kid. And he gets about 10 feet away from that team, and he just clenches his fist and gets in a stance and starts rocking back and forth, just glaring them down. I mean, without saying a word, and he never said anything. Without saying a word, he was saying, I'm the baddest dude here.
That sort of leadership and an uncommon competitive fire allowing Smart to take over at Oklahoma State the moment he set foot on campus.
Well, we made him our point guard from day one.
And this is what makes, again, a guy like Smart special. You know, 90% of the kids who play this game at the collegiate level, they let their offense dictate how well they play defense. Marcus Smart's not like that. Magic Johnson wasn't like that.
The Cowboys have the ingredients, players with good pedigrees, talent. Both Smart and Nash were McDonald's All-Americans. And in a conversation he had just a few days ago with Nash, Bishop says they're developing another key to success.
We talked about chemistry, and he mentioned that he thought that the chemistry was really good. So that's the other facet of the game that they have to have. If they have real good chemistry, they're gonna be hard to beat.
And you might want to take a look this year because Smart has played so well, he's being considered as a lottery pick in the NBA draft.
So as tough as it is for we Texans to cheer for anything that's north of the Red River, thanks to that talented trio, you might want to consider rooting for a different bunch of Cowboys. Joe Trahan, Channel 8 Sports.